Okay, so in a previous video, I have shared that when you are dealing with a word at work that is bringing you anxiety, or it's just repetitive, or you're just like, oh my gosh, it's driving me to drink. If you understand in your line of business what MFA stands for, and we're not talking about farming, if you are in the tech industry and MFA, you instantly know that means multi-factor authentication. This drink is for you. It has been a little bit of extra work in my line of work, and so I have joked around and said, well, I'm going to turn it into a drink. So MFA in our world for today on the positive side is Mocha liqueur, Frangelico liqueur, and Amaretto. We're going to do an MFA. So let's get into it right now. Let's start. Ice in a tumbler. I'm going to put in my shot of Mocha liqueur. This is a local brand that is here, but you can find any Mocha liqueur. We're gonna do a good old shot of that, shot of Mocha. Frangelico liqueur is a hazelnut liqueur, so that's giving it a nice hazelnut. Another little whoop, that was a shot of that. Now, you could use as your base almond milk, or if you are drinking a little earlier and don't mind the caffeine, you can kick it up with your cold brew. I recommend this. It says to dilute it with water, but why not dilute it with alcohol? So let's go ahead. It's a little later in the evening. I'm going with almond milk, so I'm gonna do a splash of that. And to make it just a little thicker and richer, it's a dessert drink, a splash of heavy whipping cream. Now you're saying, what about the Amaretto? Well, that's coming. So let's go ahead and shake up our drink. All right, it's not gonna take much. It's really just to get it cold. And here is our MF. That's just the MF because we have to authenticate it, and we're authenticating it with our Amaretto whipped cream. So let's do that. We're gonna do heavy whipping cream and our Amaretto. And our new fun gadget. All right, let's show you this. The way to authenticate in our dessert drink is with some whip. We don't want whipped cream here. We just want, you know, like you get at Starbucks, they have those cold foam, cold brew. That's what we want. We want cold foam. That's all we're looking for here. Perfect. Okay, let's authenticate our drink now. We have our Amaretto whip. We have officially authenticated that, but the final touch, I have my chocolate biscotti. Beautiful. Voila. That is your MFA. Man, that's delightful.
So this isn't about a drink just for me. I wanted to be creative and make little gifts of these drinks for my coworkers. So these are the elements of the MFA gift. So it's basically a drink on me for all the heartache and headache that MFA has given my colleagues. So what I've done is I've first purchased these tags, which came with, the tags actually came with these bottles. So the bottles, the tags, and these strings all came as a set of 24. And I purchased 2 sets of those because each set will have 3 bottles in them. And then I also purchased these biscotti cookies. So each of the boxes will have 3 bottles and the biscotti cookie along with the tags. And in addition to the tag, I had to be extra. So of course I have a video on the drink. So I put a QR code to the YouTube video specifically for the drink, and I put that on the back. So that way they'll be able to go to the recipe and refer to that video every time they're gonna make their MFA. So I have that. I did kind of different variations here. I was starting to decide how I was going to do it. I used my ink pen, and then I found some stickers that worked out really great. And this was just a different sticker that I found with the letters MFA. So now I'm going to assemble. Another thing I found that was perfect were these boxes on Amazon. I measured out my bottles, how tall and deep the box needed to be, and I ended up finding perfect. You'll see again here, this perfect box, which is gonna fold and be a great gift for each person. The confetti string, or I don't know what you would call this, confetti paper. This stuff, the filler is going to have, I'm gonna have two colors. So I have a purple, as you see here, and then I also have it in green, and the green is going to be alcohol free. So that way I'll know the difference. If they open it up and it's green, they know that they got the alcohol free version, because I do have individuals who of course do not drink alcohol, and also a couple pregnant women. So we want to make sure that they get a gift too. What I'm using is the chocolate for the M, the Mocha will be chocolate, and then the F is a fake Frangelico, which is hazelnut, and then the A is the almond. So I'm going to put each of those into the bottles, and then we'll put them in their gift in here, label them with their MFA, and then they'll have that QR code to reference, and every time we use Mocha, they know to use their Mocha syrup, and then the Frangelico, which will be their hazelnut syrup, for them to also participate without having alcohol. But they can put theirs in coffee and have it just the same. My bottles came with a little funnel, so it was perfect and easy to pour the liquids into each little bottle. And I did that for all three liqueurs, and then also for the flavored syrups. I'm packing all my gift boxes in my perfect bag. You know, the bag I use for everything when traveling. And I'm going to take these gifts to my coworkers, and I'm hoping they love them. I think they will. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe and check out these other creative videos.